What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today we're going to do part 4 of the Blasphemous 100% guide. I have done the first 3 parts, and it's been pretty good. I have died a few times to some, environmental hazards and things like that. And some of the bosses can be a little tricky, but we're about 5 hours in, and we have 50% completed. I would say that's a definite improvement from my casual playthrough, which I just beat maybe a few weeks ago, a week and a half ago, I'd say. 85 hours, 100% completion. So definitely making strides in the right direction. But without further ado, let's get started and let's see if we can get ever closer to that 100% completion. We've made it to the Knot of Three Worlds, so on the map, I have Joy-Con drift like a mother, so you guys are going to see like the Joy-Con just flying around like crazy. But anyways, we've made it to the Patio of Silent Steps, which we will circle around actually once we get access to the, it's like a prison type area. I forget the exact name of it. And then we just passed through the Mother of Mothers, which we'll be able to ascend here before long. And now we're in the other section of Mother of Mothers, which is the Knot of Three Worlds. It'll circle back around. Down below, we're going to have a Silent Canvases area, and then we'll go all the way up to the top, and we'll be at the rooftop area, which is pretty much the end of the game. So let's go ahead and move forward and see how far we can get in today's stream. Oh gosh, my face is gone. Let me bring myself down here. There you go. Change the settings a little bit so I'm kind of transparent, but I like it. Alright, so here we go. First things first, let's go down. There's an illusory wall right here down this area and the Mother of Mothers on the map, so... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Gosh, that Joy-Con just sliding around like crazy. But this is another Oil of the Pilgrims. It keeps going. No, stop doing that. We are going... No, I said no. Okay, no, you're good. We're going to anoint ourselves so we can get our maximum amount of fervor increased. So again, that's on this little location here on the map, the blue cell. A lot of the fervors, or the oil of pilgrims, are behind illusory walls, so it's pretty cool. Alright, so let's see here. Now we can circle down. We're going to explore the lower floor first. That way we can hopefully explore my favorite place, which is, of course, this little library area. I hear them reading, they mutter the forbidden writings, it's a constant murmuring whose echoes, once inside my mind, refuse to leave. I know that my curiosity will kill me if my madness does not do it first. So we have the relic that allows us to speak to these dead bodies. Now, a tricky thing here is if you step on the books, the ghosts will appear. So this is kind of hard to avoid on this part, but if you step on any of the writings or the books, they will manifest. So what you do is you just avoid the book so you can walk right through them and they don't hurt you. Little secret there, little tip, I guess. Let's see. We'll go to the left first and then we'll start circling around. There's a lot of secrets in this area. A lot of different puzzles and stuff too that we're definitely gonna have to work through. Okay. We're gonna climb up this ladder right over here. Oh gosh, get hit in the face with a book. A boomerang book. Alright, let me see. Okay, we need to pull this over here. This will take us to the other side, which is what's spawning that creature. Oh gosh, it happens every time. Every time. Come here, my little friend. My little floating head. We're going to come up here. We're not going to get whacked in the face this time. Execution! Very nice. Oh, I missed. Alright, we're going to go ahead and heal. I don't think there's anything here. No. There are going to be secrets in the other sections of the of this library here. These don't hurt you. They're just kind of behind the scenes. But we've at least tagged the first Perdue. which is a little save point for us, which is great. Definitely need one of those. This guy's awesome.
The sound does not cease.
It does not.
It creeps on these forgotten walls, and no one can determine its origin or its obscure destiny. For the love of the High Wills, silence it, for I have long yearned for it.
Alright. So he is, I forget his name, it's like Deo Gracias, I think. And he's going crazy because there's this person that keeps banging against the wall. So I actually know where that person's at, so we're going to be able to find him before long. This is a little out of reach for now, but we can actually get it if we come across. At the time that I beat this, or came to this area, on my casual playthrough, I had already obtained a handful of nice magics, and I can actually use it now. Let's go ahead and do it now, as a matter of fact. If I don't die first, good gosh. Get some iframes, hopefully. Thank you. Let's destroy these little floating heads. Perfect. Good gosh. I touched the books on accident, I promise. Alright, so we're going to jump over this, and if you go to this blue cell here on the map, which is evading me at this point, it's going to be right there. You can obtain this item, which is a Sacrum of the Dark Warlock. Alright, so next thing we're going to do actually is go back. Try to avoid the books, and I'm going to show you, typically the magic that I use, it's a prayer, more precisely, and then I'll show you exactly how to get it. I always equip this prayer whenever I'm searching for the Children of Moonlight. So we're going to go to the prayers really quickly, and it's the Toronto to my sister. Once you defeat Esdras, you'll have it. So all I do is I usually just make sure I can see it, and then I activate the magic. And there you go. Now we have 17 of 38, Children of Moonlight. So that's the Child of Moonlight is, of course, in this cell right when you enter the door directly above. So you can't miss it. Of course, I can't keep touching these books either. Alright, so we're going to go this way. We'll pull this lever, see what it does. Brings it back that way, it's fine. It's going to be a bit of a little puzzle type sequence we have to clear. Ah, okay. I'm sorry. Those books are vicious. Alright, so we don't need, to go this way on the platform. It actually splits into two pieces. Usually. Maybe I'm confusing it with the next room. But we're going to slide in here. And there's another kind of room just like this. There's a bunch of them, actually. We still don't have the relic that requires that... creates those blood platforms for us. So I'm going to mark this on the map so we can come back once we get it. So funny, but I didn't do this until my actual recent playthrough. So in my casual playthrough, that's the first time I had actually visited this area. So shows you how much I had explored, pretty much everything but the highest point of Custodia, and then of course the lowest point, which was down below the library, actually, believe it or not. Whew, getting torn up, these librarians. He still got me. These guys are frackin' accurate. Relentless. That's fine. Taking tons of damage from these guys, but that's okay. He still got the throw off. It's hard to stun enemies in this game. Alright. Down we go. Those are just enemies in the background. They're just for decoration. They're not going to actually hurt you. But this guy will. Alright, he's taken care of, so let's go this way. It's going to move the ladder over here, which is fine. We'll shimmy over this way. This is the one that splits that I was thinking about. I want to see where it leads to though, so let's see. Oh, that one's going to stay still. Okay, that's right. That's just the entrance where we were just at. Okay. Perfect. We can move this back over. See what this does. There you go. That took care of them. Then we're going to slide over here. Avoid these books. I'm telling you, this is insane. These guys are crazy with these books. 4 hits for those ghosts. I think this room also requires blood platform, so we're going to go ahead and mark it with the question mark so we come back to it a little bit later. We really need that relic. There are so many secrets that actually require that relic, and while I was doing my casual playthrough, I already had it. So I don't recall exactly where I got it from, but we'll obtain it here before long. It's going to be probably in the Desecrated Cistern area or Mother of Mothers. So, but this area right here is where the illusory wall is. This is where we can actually end that crazy noise, that banging noise that keeps repeating. That's actually driving that one NPC crazy. So it's right here in the where the blue cell is. Once you just jump over here, you tag this wall, and you'll see. Let's see. Yeah, where will we store our blood, our bile vessels? You go right here. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm mistaken. Okay, that's just a an area to refill our vessels. Something's not right. I thought there was one more room here. For some reason, it didn't mark this on the map as a an area where you can replenish your bile flasks. Interesting. Don't hit me on the books, please. Nice. Get the iframes. There's a brutal kill. That's okay, we needed the flasks anyway, so that'll work just fine. Now this is another illusory wall here in the Library of the Negated Words. It's in the blue cell on the screen. We'll go through here and I think we'll find, yeah, very good. An upgrade. So our maximum health is increased. Again, that's in this cell. You do need to break through an illusory wall. Oddly, this one's not marked with those red rubies that indicates that it's a cell where you can actually replenish your bile flasks. So that's kind of odd. But no matter. Books everywhere, so we gotta be careful. I stepped on them anyways. Lovely. Yes. I'm loving that. Alright, let's take out this guy. It's like one full combo now. That's great. Alright, let's go. I like to go to the left. I know it's going to continue and actually connect, but we'll circle back when we need to. Now this one was always a tricky puzzle for me when I first encountered it. Alright, so we're not going to leave this room just yet. I don't believe there's an illusory wall here. No, there's not. These ones blow up. This should pull the ladder over towards us. Ooh, I'm going to need the good old relic that I keep referring to that gives us the ability to walk on these platforms. Yeah, that's no fun. Gotta hitch a ride, maybe not. Okay, so we'll have to go through then. We do need it in this room, definitely. There's a handful of secrets there. And there's a think it's a collectible above us. So I'm going to put this little bone fragment there so I can remember it. Let me make sure I'm not confusing that with another symbol that I've used. Yeah, I used the black skeleton looking thing for NPCs, and then the skeleton, the actual skull, for collectibles. Let's see, we'll come up here. So all you need to do, it's really simple. In this area on the map, in the blue cell, if you just drop down off this little quarter right here, you can obtain this item, which is the drop of coagulated ink. Sounds important. And actually what it does, it's a rosary bead that increases the damage that you deal with prayers. So we are going to equip that actually. And then right here, we got this little Child of Moonlight and this blue cell right here. Library of Negated Words. Just a few steps down from where we were just at. You can use your range attack, and now we have 18 of 38. So there you go. That's the Child of Moonlight location. This is locked. We're going to have to actually come around through the prison cell type area, and we'll probably end up having to circle back. We're in the sleeping canvases, which is my absolute favorite area. This whole section of the game, the bottom section, aside from the desecrated cistern, is my absolute favorite. They're just really fun to explore. Alright, so let's safely get across here. Gotta parry these paintings usually. As soon as they come out, yeah. As soon as they pop out, it's a good time to parry. Those, like, homunculi, you can't actually defeat them. They only get frozen or incapacitated when you first hit them. And then you can walk through them and they don't hurt you. But this guy, on the other hand, does. Remember this location, because this is actually one of the areas where we will need to destroy this enemy again for a side quest. And it is required for 100% completion. So sleeping canvases is where you'll find those enemies. Let's see. We'll come across this way, because why not? Jump over. We'll jump over it again. Slide so we don't get hurt. And then we're going to parry whenever the painting comes to life. There we go. And then we'll be able to destroy this big statue thing in peace. They didn't want to hit me though, for some reason. You don't want to hit me, I don't know why. Giving you every chance. There you go. There's a really cool secret. There's actually two really cool areas in this particular section of the game, and I can't wait to show them to you once I remember where they're at. Lightning does an incredible amount of damage in this game. Fortunately, meat hook things don't. Jump! I'm gonna get hit again. Oh gosh, I love it. The golems are back, little homunculi. We'll go ahead and heal, but look how much our upgraded bio flasks heal us. Can't even be mad about that. Alright, as soon as this one comes over, we'll jump across, get hit in the back, jump across. This is where one of my favorite secrets is at. This is a Perdue right next to a boss fight, actually. So this is: the moon is out tonight with a long-tailed gown, and a bull stares at her between the rock rows and the shadows. Okay. Now this is really disturbing when I first saw it, but you're gonna see it with me.
Penitent one without a name, find my brothers and guide them to me.
Okay. I found a bunch, so...
Penitent one without a name, find my brothers and guide them to me.
He's not letting me interact with him just yet, but if you slide down here, there's usually a secret, but for whatever reason, I don't know why it's not activating yet. To the left of this room is a secret. I think I need to leave the area to kind of let it, let's just say, fix itself or activate or register that I've been there before. Should help.
Penitent one without a name.
No, okay, still not enough maybe. That is interesting. There is a there it is. An illusory wall right here. So let me show you where that's at actually really quickly. So again, we're right past the Perdue and the second Perdue and the sleeping canvases. And once you get to the room with the bull painting, it's located here on the map in the blue cell. You have to crouch down and just strike. And then for whatever reason I remember sliding and doing it, but maybe not. But here's a room of it's full of different paintings and Easter eggs from different games. So I don't recognize a lot of them actually. So if you guys do, let me know. I think that first one, I swear I've seen the top right is something from one of those little indie games. Like I always see it like in the Nintendo shop. Just a little boy in an orange sweater. Just I guess he's a dungeon hunter or whatever. This of course is Shovel Knight. I don't remember what this is. I feel like I've seen these children before. And then up top, I don't know. I mean, there's just so many of these. And you would think this would be very memorable, but I can't imagine. I don't know where it's from. But if you guys know, I would love for you to tell me. Because we could figure it out. But this room is required for 100% completion. So this is a little Easter egg room located in the sleeping canvases right here in the blue cell. And you have to activate it again by crouching in the room with the bull painting and striking in the bottom left corner. So easy to miss.
Penitent.
Why aren't you letting me interact? That's fine. You want me to get more? Then I shall. I shall. Alright, so we're gonna crawl over here. We're gonna see Verdiana here. She's gonna ask us if we want her assistant. We're gonna say no. We're gonna dissent. And she's there if we change our mind, which is great. But this boss is pretty fun. I beat it really easily last time in my casual playthrough, but I didn't realize that the baby could kill you. So I was doing like the boss rush mode and the baby got me. And I'm like, what triggered that? EXPOSITO, sign of abjuration, whatever that means. We're gonna dodge these little strikes here. Stay away from the baby at all costs. Oh, it's that. Okay, I see it now. It was that easy. It was literally that circle. Trying to read. I'm just gonna do this. Don't you dare. Trying to get your soft point. Oh, I'm getting hit by everything. Okay, let's heal. Alright. Time to play smart. I was just tanking that for whatever reason, but it's fine. It's fine. Whatever the snake thing is really annoying. I'm sure it's because it's this weird game. It's probably its umbilical cord or something weird like that. Who's to say what it is? You're not gonna get me this time, baby. We are gonna heal just for safety, and then we're gonna smash this thing's face. And it's dead. First try. Blind innocence. We've done it. So we get a Requiem Aeternum. Look at us go. And then we'll head out here to safety. And this is a little room that it's a huge vertical corridor. And we're gonna revisit this because of course we're gonna need not the baby. There is a golden child of moonlight there, but we're gonna need two relics here. The relic actually in this particular corridor we're gonna need all three that I typically use. The one that allows you to traverse to the abyss, the one that allows you to jump on blood platforms, and the three gnarled tongues, which helps these roots, these like sleeping roots, grow. But fortunately we did beat the boss in this area, and we got about 10,000 tears of atonement. which is fantastic. What I want to do is see if, for whatever reason, maybe defeating the boss triggered the activation of the painting. I'll go ahead and save. It'll come back through. And if not, we'll just do some more exploration. There's a few locked doors and stuff that we're going to have to get.
Penitent one without...
You just don't want to help me. That's fine. That is fine, sir. But the reason why I'm so desperately trying to interact with that painting is because it will actually help you in getting some of these secrets that I'm talking about. But we're going to explore the rest of this area first before we go up that elevator. We're going to jump, time that perfectly like a boss. And slide. No, I'm just kidding. That didn't work. Fortunately, those swinging hooks don't actually do a ton of damage. Ah, I missed. Parry. We will get the secret, of course. If I can kill these things. You are annoying, painting. Alright, so if you want this item here, you just need to go down the shaft of the ladders. And this, once you reach this blue cell, you can obtain this item, which is the Sooty Garlic, which we need to take back to Tirso. Let's see what this this body has to say. It cannot be. I could have sworn the candle depicted in that painting was lit, and that the room gleamed. Could I be losing my mind? So they're referencing a puzzle room over here. I don't believe we have the ingredients necessarily, but what we do need is, this is kind of like one of the little puzzles. We'll just put this here for now. Typically that means we need a relic, but we need rosary beads, and we need the largest blue bead of wax and the largest red bead of wax, and then we need to then use some, create some fervor. So we sacrifice some of our health so we can create fervor, and that'll open up this chamber right over here. But we can't get into it right now because we don't have the largest balls of wax just yet. We'll go up there before long. So let's head over this way instead. At least we've marked it on the map so we know where it's at. There's another one of those flaming creatures over here. Ah. The golem activated itself, of course. Alright, so let's go this way. We're going to heal just for safety. I don't recall what's in this other room. I don't believe there's anything, nothing worse than the boss we just defeated. So there is a merchant, which is great. I am fearful the little one stopped crying as soon as we placed him in the arms of that wicker woman, as if it were his mother. Sometimes I can't help but think there's something living in that wicker. Sometimes it seems to be rocking him in the darkness. Well, he's gone now. And so is the wicker woman. She usually just says, hey, join me in the miracle. Something of a masochist. Alright, so let's see what we got.
Feast your eyes on the envy of Hamai.
Key of the Inquisitor, a master key forged from steel. The heat of the sword carried by the great Inquisitor announced his arrival even through the coldest walls. That's a lot.
And in this
I'd much rather get a bioflask. This is 9,000 as well, though, but again, it is a bioflask.
This is a and may I done.
Mother's hands work these strands. Their influence provides protection from toxic damage. I don't really want this either for now. If we need the key or we see a need for a key, I'll be sure to use it. But let's go ahead and mark this area on the map. This is a shop. I use the green emerald because it just reminds me of cash, like green cash, money kind of thing. So we'll come back to that as needed. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to be a limit to the markers you can put on the map, which is good. This area is pretty sucky. Gotta crouch here. Easy to get knocked into the spikes, but they do have, I was gonna say, some deceptive little platforms that you would think would be helpful, but they're really not. Really not helpful at all. This is the other side of the room that we were just in. Actually, no, it's not. Let's go up here. This is a little secret where you can get a another item in here. You have to go through this little gauntlet, so let's make our way through this first. Safely, of course. Alright. So in this room, after you go through that little mini gauntlet, you can go ahead and obtain this item, which is Quicksilver, which is going to help us further increase our bile flasks. So let's go check this out and connect this area here, see where this leads us. Another maximum fervor area. It's fantastic. This is one of the few that you didn't have to break through an illusory wall to obtain. So yes, we will anoint ourselves so we can get even more fervor. We're very close to actually obtaining all the anointed oil or whatever we need to increase our fervor. So almost maxed out before long. So there you go. Good stuff. Now we can break through, and these areas are connected. So what I'll do is I'm going to save at this purview right here, and then we're going to go back to the left and connect the desecrated cistern area, if we can. Because you have to be able to go down and around, and typically, or at the time when I was doing it in my casual playthrough, I had the relic that allows you to plunge into the abyss without getting killed. So that was incredibly helpful at that time, but I don't have it in this playthrough. So the funny thing is I started the first playthrough 2 years ago when the game launched, and I played it for 60 hours, and then I just stopped for some reason. I don't know why. And 2 weeks ago I picked it right back up, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play the hell out of this game. So if you go to this cell here, you can obtain the big bead of blue wax, which is key to that puzzle. And then of course there is another Child of Moonlight here too, right in this exact same cell. So if you just use your magic, you can obtain it. Now you have 19 of 38. Very good. This is the connecting pathway to the Mercy Dreams area, which is really close to, of course, the Desecrated Cistern and then the Echoes of Salt area that we're going to be venturing off into before long. So this is an excellent point to actually show off here, because it's a connecting area that's going to lead us to this once we get the item we need to break through. So this is really good because it means we're going to have to actually head back the other way and go up that elevator that we were talking about. But first, before all that, if you look on the map in the blue cell there, this is where you can obtain this item, which is a collectible, the Kneecap of Sebastian, the Puppeteer. Very good. Alright, cool. So let's head back. We do have Quicksilver, and we also have a Bile Flask, so we're going to be able to increase our health even more. Again, we do have the opportunity to upgrade it, I think up to 5 times, which is fantastic. We'll pass through this room here, and we're going to make our way all the way to the right again, because we need to go to the elevator. Past the Purdue. Feel this flying painting here. Hit the parry. There you go. Oh, you're not dead yet. There you go. Perfect. That thing has a ton of health. I think... Let me double check. I don't believe I have the big red bead of wax because I was unable to blow out the candle. Yeah, I just have the small bead of red wax. Okay, that's fine. Over and under. There you go. We're gonna slide just to make sure we don't get hit. Kind of traded there. they got me again. Those things do a lot of damage when they hit you. Okay, we got rid of that statue creature there. 1, 2, there's like 4 or 5 of them. Telling you, lightning does crazy amounts of damage. Jump over again. I'm gonna wait for it to come over. And we're gonna save. And we'll go to where we fought EXPOSITO. There you go. And we hadn't used Verdiana, not once. So that's really good because she's gonna survive and we're gonna be able to obtain the last prayer, which is required for the 100% completion. So let's take this elevator up, see where it leads us. There is, of course, a Child of Moonlight there, as expected. Let's go left, see what this does. See where this leads us. Excellent, a Mea Culpa Shrine. So if you go to this cell here, and the Library of Negated Words, after you take the long elevator up, you can upgrade your sword once again. Lovely. We are level 4 right now. Very good. There shouldn't be anything here because both of these are just going to be areas I think that are closed off, if I recall correctly. Alright. So then if you go to this cell in the Library of Negated Words, you can obtain this item here, which is the Embossed Mask of Crescente. We're going to need 3 masks to activate this one elevator. So this is definitely one that is required for you to get up to the tallest towers here, on the rooftops, I suppose.
I see everything from the highest point of the tried tree in which the miracle has reincarnated me.
That's His Holiness Escobar. He's kind of a jerk. Now we have the medium bead of red wax. We know that the largest bead of red wax is going to be located in the Charred Visage area. So if you want the medium-sized one, though, you go to the Library of Negated Words, and once you pass and get that item that we just obtained, the mask, you can go ahead and blow out the candle, and you can break this illusory wall, and now we're kind of back to where we started. We've kind of come full circle now. So what we will be doing is exploring this side. We'll continue onward here, but if I can get a safety save, I might do that, just in case I die. So let's see here. We'll go ahead and pull this little lever here so we can move these ladders. I'm gonna jump over this guy. See, the upgrade is so nice. Oh, my back. Not cool. Not cool, librarian. Alright. Let's try that again. Gets me every time. Just wanted to check. I wasn't sure if that was an illusory wall. It just looked very suspect. We're going to pull this lever again, hitch a ride, and then we're going to save, just for safety. I want to make sure we have quick means to return. Because if we don't, if we die, we'll have to go all the way back through all those areas. I do not feel like repeating that sequence. So we can save here and avoid that. And we can continue to the right. I think it's just going to be a finite point, if I recall correctly. Might even be one of those guilt statues. That's a warp point. Even better. We will need to go ahead and head back to Albero to talk to Tirso. So let's go ahead and do that. Talk to our boy Tirso. And that way we can get a few more Tears of Atonement for our troubles. All of my people are dead. You can give them the olive seeds, yep, and the sooty garlic.
Merciful be penitent.
So we got some more tears, that's great. We're giving the sooty garlic as well.
Merciful be penitent one. With your contribution, the work of this brotherhood carries on.
Indeed. So we get a few more Tears of Atonement. I don't know if I have anything else. No, I don't.
But if you're
Okay.
sorrowful be.
Very well then. Okay, so we're going to need to transport back to the Library of Negated Words, and then we're going to go up in the Mother of Mothers area. We're bound to come across that relic that I'm needing, and once we do, that'll open up a huge amount of secrets we can obtain. But I am thinking I should go ahead and upgrade my health and stuff as well while we're here. It's going to get more and more costly. And at some point I am going to need to upgrade the church so that we can get the ability to transport between Purdue. And if we can do that, it's really helpful because we're going to be able to clear out one of these side quests that's incredibly annoying. It actually is voided if you teleport using those hand statues. So if you use those actual warp points, you're kind of screwed. We will improve the flasks.
Graceful be the hut. With this silver, I bless the mixture that will recover your spilled blood.
Thanks. That affliction of his keeps getting worse. Worse and worse. Alright, and then we're going to go back to the Brotherhood of Silent Sorrow and do some cleanup. Because we do need to upgrade our flasks. And I don't know if we got any rosary knots. I don't see any, no, but we've got the wounds, and we also have this door here, so we can use that. We'll be able to obtain a treasure, so that's going to be nice. Is this my warp point? It is. And here we go. Albero. We're going to go to the Brotherhood of Silent Sorrow. And then we can talk to a few of these NPCs here. Let's see. Why is my stupid... Well, we don't have a rosary knot, which is fine, so we can't increase that, but we can definitely go up to this area here and use our key. It's a $400 key, I think. 400 Tears of Atonement. The other one they were trying to sell us was almost 10,000, which is a ton. Oh, I don't want to go through there. I don't. That's a gauntlet. Yeah, we're not doing that. It's easy, but there's no need. I think I just need to climb this ladder here, and I should be right where I need to be at. Let's see. There it is. You have used key to the chamber of the eldest brother. Press any key to continue. Alright, so once you use the key, let me show you exactly where that's located on the map, of course, first. So in this area, the Brotherhood of Silent Sorrow, if you purchase the key from the merchant that we obtained in the last, one of the last streams, you enter this threshold here once you've opened the door, and then you can obtain this item. The blood perpetuated in sand. Gosh, we've been needing that, and that is exactly what we're going to equip. This is going to help open up so much for us. So we're actually going to equip this right now, and we can start doing some cleanup, but more importantly, we can go through and get the rest of these secrets here in this area too. So this is really good. So we're going to head all the way back to the beginning area. Typically, you would need the gnarled tongues, which I think you still are going to need. So let me just double check and make sure there's nothing else we can use here. You know what? I'm actually certain that you're going to need that. So instead, we're not going to waste our time. We're going to go down and teleport once again so that we can go ahead and continue exploring the Mother of Mothers. So glad we got that, though. That was huge. Blood perpetuated in sand is going to allow us to do all those double jumps. Well, not the double jumps, but the better platforming. There were so many secrets. Our cleanup run is going to be pretty much all based off of that relic. So let's see. We're going to the Library of Negated Words, which is in the castle. And then we're going to head up. We'll avoid the books, of course. It's so funny. It's like, how are you guys mad at me? You're the ones that left the books in this condition. We'll do our cleanup later. Let's just explore the rest of the key areas for now. Can't reach that just yet. We'll come up and around. Actually, from up top, we'll be coming down to obtain that. These guys are pretty easy to parry. Pretty much as soon as they run up, that's when you want to take them out. These guys in their stupid shit. It's the only thing that's annoying with them is their hitbox. Of course, it's not at their cloth level, like where it's floating around down here. It is right at the very top of that chair. They're pretty easy to knock out. Come on. I'm gonna get you anyways, bud. There are plenty of secrets in this area, but I believe this pathway will lead us to the DLC. It's a platforming DLC that we'll complete on a different stream. It is incredibly annoying. It's hard. It's not that it's impossible by any means, but I've done it, and I completed it for the first time a few days ago. But what was happening was, I was always taught the air impulse was done by pressing down and Y, but if you press ZR and Y, it works just as well. But let's watch this. Nice. Okay.
Faceless warrior, stay thy course. I sense a heavy burden within thee, although I can neither see thy face nor hear thy voice. Forgive my manners. My name is Miriam. This place of crimson shadows has summoned me. Something in this suffering land, a will that eludes my understanding, decided that I alter the course of my journey and brought me to this place. And if it has sanctioned this meeting, it must be because we are being put to the test, destined to mutually help one another under its watchful gaze. This crystal that lies before us is what allows me to travel to distant lands. But, as you can see, it is cracked, and its magic extinguished. To restore it, I must find the shards that are scattered throughout your world. I beg you, allow me to show you one of them. It lies beyond this door.
We'll go ahead and let her show us, but we're not going to enter it just yet. Again, this will be a separate series where it's just all platforming. There aren't any enemies other than spikes and traps and everything else you can think of. So this is a cutscene as well. She's taking us to see.
This is one of the portals of the Blue Rose that guard each and every one of the crystal shards. The force of its magic will not allow me to enter. Pray, help me, anonymous warrior. Enter in my stead and retrieve the shards. I must return to my kingdom, and I must not tarry.
Anyway, so it's pretty cool because now you know where one of the 5 rooms are located, and this is the main one, the first one you're supposed to go ahead and enter. We will not enter it just yet because I would like to move on with the actual, portions of the game that are required to complete it 100%, and that is simply not one of them. I had 100% on the save file before I completed the 4th and 5th platforming missions, and again, I didn't know how to air impulse consistently because I kept doing down and Y. But if you just press ZR and Y, it's guaranteed every time. We'll go ahead and heal. There are secrets located in the middle of this area too, so we're going to end up exploring some of those if we can. Some items that we might be able to nab. There are illusory walls around here too, but these guys are annoying. You gotta parry them. If you can. Not so much a parry, but a block, I guess, is a better word for that. Here's our magic here. I call it magic, but it's prayers. There you go. We're going to heal again. I should have, you know what I was going to do? I got it confused. I was going to go, not to the rosary bead lady, but the one that allows us to upgrade our bile flasks. And here I go. Alright, so let's go up and around. And then we'll come back down in this area. Just make sure. I don't think, yeah. Okay, there is an illusory wall here. Lovely. So there's an illusory wall here in this blue cell in the Mother of Mothers. Let's see what's inside. This is an excellent way for us to refill our empty bile flask too, so now we have 4 again. I love it. So if you want a place to refill your bile flask, look no further. For some reason though, it's not marked on the map with that red jewel, which is so strange, because if we look on the map, we should be able to find the other locations that did refill our flasks, like these. And maybe these were because these were maybe the first ones in the game before they did add some content. So even beyond the DLC, they just did some huge patches. So maybe that's what that is. Let's go around, parry, double kill. Okay, that was awesome. So if you're in this blue cell here in Mother of Mothers, top left corner, we'll safely jump across. And we'll grab this item here, which is the Consecrated Amethyst, which is, I believe, a rosary bead, if I recall correctly. This one gives great protection against magical attacks. Ah! Okay, that'll work. There is another secret over here. I'm just trying to find... Ah, there it is. Okay, perfect. So over here... we're going to do some platforming, and now that we have the relic equipped that I've been talking about this entire 4-stream series, we're going to be able to obtain it now, and a bunch more secrets at that. So the blood and perpetuated sand, is huge because this is how you get so many of the secrets that you normally wouldn't be able to obtain. So again, it's right here on the map, the blue cell right in the center. Once you have the blood perpetuated sand, you can sort of, create these platforms. And once you can jump across them, you get the trapezoid of Jaeger, the jeweler. We have a ton of those collectibles now, so we're doing really good. Alright. Good thing we have jump armor. Okay, we're going to come down here just so we can complete the rest of the map. And we're going to pull this ladder here. Now we can reach it from below. The map looked funny. We're actually one cell above, so it was actually incorrect. But this is an area we have not yet discovered. He's dead. There's a bunch of bell guys in this corridor here. There's like 4 of them if I recall correctly. We're just gonna dispatch them as quickly as possible. Get hit in the face, why not? There might be one more if we're lucky. Oh gosh, that was so close. You almost got me there. So now we've cleared out that room. We have 4 improved vial flasks. We're in good shape. Gonna drop down here, pull this ladder, that way we can access it from below. It's making all kinds of progress here. This is another body. It says, when I walk by the chapel of the perpetual agony, I can never bring myself to enter it. She still screams in pain like the very first day they brought her here. A living miracle, they said. The miracle granted her wish, and now we pray to her, watching her endless ordeal. They're talking about someone by the name of Socorro, and she is an NPC that has a side quest that we're not going to do until we obtain these 3 items that we're going to need to complete her side quest. If not, it can kind of upset the balance, and we could potentially miss out on the 100% opportunity, so I don't want to do that. It is, I do believe she's behind a secret, I'm sorry, not a secret wall, a loser wall. She's actually up above us in that area, and I missed it the first, it was really hard for me to find because I thought I had already explored that room. But it was one of those things where if you're slightly below the area on the map, it looks like you've actually obtained or searched it before, so it's really weird. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Almost get a full life bar just from 1 bile flask, that's just great. That's just wonderful. Jump! I'm not going to block you anymore, I'm just going to do this instead. The block sets me back too far. You just don't want to die. I've hit this guy multiple times. Lovely. Oh, these guys are the worst. Alright, where's your little friend? Why can't you be parried? Alright, so what do we have here? This is kind of like right above the knot of 3 words. Just a little bit above, up and to the left. This is going to connect us to another area here. Gotta be careful with our platform. I don't want to get knocked out. Oh gosh. Got knocked out anyways. That'll allow us to enter from below, which is fantastic. There's a handful of secrets actually in this area. There's one all the way to the far left. We'll wait for this little incense thing to swing safely by. Hey, there's supposed to be one. Did I already get it? That's weird. There's usually something there. That was close. Let's climb up. Alright, so once you make it to this blue cell here in the Mother of Mothers, you can obtain this item here, which is the Coxel of June, the Prostitute. Let's continue searching up here before we go down and figure out what else is around. Actually, no. I lied. I'm curious to see what's over here. Ah, excellent. This is one of those guilt rooms. We're definitely going to need to remember its location. It will be marked on the map for us, which is fantastic. These are key to obtain the ending A in the game, which I believe is the canonical ending. So it's good that we found that. We'll go up here, slide, slide, and then jump. Yeah, you're no fun. Go away. Oh, really? Oh, gosh. Alright, I'm going to slam on your head because you're annoying. Pull off an execution. Let's see what's up here. The Archcathedral rooftops. This is good. This is a good sign. If we go to the left, this is where we will encounter Socorro's helper. I think his name is Cleophas, and he will be sad if he's here and we find him and we haven't activated everything yet. He will kill himself, and we cannot let that happen. So we do need to remember this location. Not very difficult to get to, so we should be fine. Let's continue searching this the Archcathedral rooftops. This area is where we're going to pretty much obtain the rest of those two other masks that we're needing. And once we obtain those masks, then there should also be an opportunity for us to obtain a few other secrets along the way. These things are annoying. They're 3 hits for us right now, which is sucky. It's really nice when they're 1 hit. Hey, that's 2 shots for us. That's good. Maybe 2 shots will work. Let's see. Can I make it? We'll be able to lift that platform up all the way before long. It's always nice to kill those guys easily. They're so annoying. I'm telling you, lightning is devastating in this game. How did he hurt me so much? You missed. Alright. Nope. He's baiting me. Alright, let's get out of here. There's a few platforming areas you can die very easily. Now this is part of the 3 masks that I was talking about. So we can place the embossed mask of Crescente here. But we're not going to just yet. I want to show you guys all at once. That way you can see it. But this is where we're going to be placing it. It's just this blue cell here on the Archcathedral rooftops. Once you obtain all 3 masks, you can go to each level of that the elevator can take you to, which is about 3 levels. It doesn't stop at all levels, so you do have to have some pretty nifty little relics to be able to obtain them, but it's very easy to do. These guys here are important because they're a lot like Ezra's, actually. They fight just like Ezra's, actually. They're a little bit easier, have a lot less health, and they don't have a sister that can help them. There you go. I was trying to get the parry. Let's go ahead and heal. you got me anyways, huh? You are cheap, sir. Look at this guy. So the Mark of the First Refuge is one of 3 marks that you have to obtain in order to help save Socorro. So again, if you want to get the first mark, it's going to be right here in the Archcathedral rooftops. Every time you defeat one of those enemies or a series of enemies, you're going to gain another mark, and there are 3 marks in total. Once you obtain all 3 marks, you can go back to Socorro, which I'll show you where she's at once we have everything we need, because if not, we could definitely mess up this sequence and miss out on the 100%. Very good. Let's drop down here first. No illusory wall, huh? Alright. Oh! Ow. Are you serious? Put some pants on, sir. I'm about to die. He got me. He got me. He got me. Fortunately, our save point's not too far away. We'll be able to drop back down there, regain our guilt fragment, and exact our revenge. Oh, that's fun. Usually just fire straight down until you go up there. Then they start changing the direction of their shots, but not today. Lovely. Alright, let's go up and around, back to where we were just at. It's a tricky jump. Right. 4, 5. Come here. There you go, that's what I was trying to do. The one thing I don't like is you take contact damage, which you can actually get rid of with a rosary bead. Pretty cool. But I don't have that one just yet. 7 hits for those guys. Something hurt me there. We'll go ahead and heal just for safety. Should give us at least 1 fervor. Okay, perfect. That way we can use it in that little challenge room. I do believe that every locked door is an opportunity to get one of those marks, but I don't remember exactly if that's how it works. But either way, we're going to be fine. We're just going to have to play smart. But those 2 enemies are a perfect combination, though, because one, they can both attack horizontally, but at different levels, so it definitely makes it a little tricky. Especially when you're trying to manage both at the same time. But we'll be able to defeat them this time. We've got some heals as well. Let's pick up our guilt fragment. There you go. Now we win. Alright. Let's keep making our way over to the left. Tag this Perdue over here. Lovely. We'll pull this ladder. And this is going to take us to the middle area where Socorro is going to be very close by, actually. So let's go ahead and clear out these enemies, and we can obtain a nice little secret here. You missed. Oh, I touched the spear. That's what's happening. Okay, I was like, seriously? So if you go to this blue cell on the Arc Cathedral rooftops, you can obtain this item here, which is the Heart of Oils. The different hearts are actually equipped on the Mea Culpa itself, so we can check it out and see what it does, because I don't remember with this one. I think I have it equipped. Increases the strength of those who wield the sword, but at the same time lowering their defense. Yeah, I definitely have that equipped. Glass cannon kind of build. We'll go ahead and save at this Purdue again. We can equip that heart. Let's go ahead and do that. Boost the blocking stance, blah, blah, blah. Reduces the duration of parry, but eases the execution. Prevents the use of bile flasks. No. We'll do that. I don't believe these are illusory walls. It'd be odd if they were. Let's go down and start connecting the map a little bit more. If I recall correctly, though, this is where... Yeah, there you go. 2 bells. We're going to go to the left, because to the right is where Socorro's at. And I don't want to go there just yet. I don't want to trigger anything. Especially if I don't have all of the marks I require. Alright, so here's a nice little Child of Moonlight. Right here in this blue cell, and the Mother of Mothers is floating around. We can use our projectile attack to free it. That's 20 of 38. Got the parry. Those are always really fun to get. We'll jump over this bell boy over here. Nice. Did the air impulse there. That was awesome. Ah, gosh. Those bell guys and a few other enemies hit so hard. 3. We need 2 more. 4. Oh, okay, 4 hits. I'll take that. So if you go all the way to this cell here in the Mother of Mothers, the highlighted blue cell, you can obtain this item, which is the Femur of Karpow, the Bounty Hunter. Let's make our way up and across so we can do some exploring. Jump across, jump across, jump across. We don't need those planks. Seriously. Alright, let's search what's over here real quick. And then we'll continue searching that middle area. A Purdue, which is perfect. It's always good to have a save point nearby. Uh-oh, must be another boss.
Penitent one in silence.
I dissent. I appreciate it, but I don't need it.
Lest you change your mind.
I will. Let's go check it out. I don't even remember who this boss is. Oh gosh, this one's annoying. Yes, I do. I remember precisely who this boss is. Ugh, the hands. The Kamehameha is amazing. You get that like awesome like vertical Kamehameha a little bit later on in the game, and it's lovely. Oh no! It doesn't do too much actually. But it does hurt the hands quite a bit. I am tired of you stabbing me. Heal. I'm gonna avoid getting up. Oh gosh, no I'm not. Not gonna avoid getting stabbed by that. He's gonna come and start spiking everything. Oh, my heart. Well, that increased damage comes at a really steep cost. strength for me, please. I can't get through. Yes, first try. The Bejeweled Saint has been defeated. Whew. That was unpleasant. May you rest eternally. Whew. I forgot about that boss. That one's absolutely terrible. Glass? More glass? More glass? Alright, what? Once you defeat the that boss there, you're going to enter an area that doesn't actually have a map, but you can obtain this item right here. Which is, of course, the Deformed Mask of Orestes. We have two masks now, the Embossed Mask and the Deformed Mask. Look at us go. Okay, I was going to say, what happened? It's slowing down on me.
I burn from the inside out, and my smoke is a fog that conceals everything.
Okay. This is our little shortcut. But we're not going to take it. We're going to go back the other way we came, actually, so we can explore that middle ground. And that way we can also tag a save point nearby for safety purposes. But we have 2 of 3 masks needed for the elevator area, and we have 1 of 3 marks. We will obtain the other marks as we fight more of those tougher enemies that kind of emulate Esdras. Very good. Let's go ahead and explore the rest of this area and then start going back. Viridiana we have not used her assistance once, so she is nice and young. Every time you use her, she does get older and older, more frail, eventually dying in the process. But we're not going to let that happen. We have 45,000 Tears of Atonement too, which is lovely. It would have been nice to tag this, huh, before. The virtue of Mea Culpa hath ascended. Very good. Now I can do this, which explodes, right? Does it explode? Oh, it makes it return. Okay, I like this a lot. I need to upgrade it. Excellent. Alright, so if you're looking for another Mea Culpa shrine and Mother of Mothers, it's going to be in this blue highlighted cell right here on screen. We're level 5 right now, which means we have 2 more Mea Culpa shrines to locate to get maximum strength. Go ahead and save. Alright, it would have been nice to tag that before fighting that boss, but fortunately we beat him on the first try, so it didn't seem like we needed it too badly. Alright, now we can make our way up. Jump! Oh, I didn't get the parry. These guys are relatively easy to kill, though. We're going to jump across, talk to this dead guy. I have witnessed the exhumation of the Archbishop. I have witnessed how they cleanse his bones in wine, to then dress him in silk and gold. I saw them place the most beautiful jewels on his face and kiss his forehead. I watched as they placed rings on his fingers and kissed his hands. They lifted him up, calling his name, and swayed him to make it look as if he was walking again. Creeps. Telling ya. Creeps. We'll come across. I think this is a secret. No. There is another illusory wall around here somewhere. We've already come across. Okay, so we're fine. For now, we're going to let it slide. Come across this way. And then, I believe here, if we drop down... I'm getting destroyed by these items now because I'm taking so much damage. Let's just see where this leads. I don't remember a ladder, but it seems like we've explored the area, but I feel like there might be something. No, okay. Oh, Is there a shrine, a save shrine down there? Not close enough, that's fine. I was gonna say, let's go ahead and unequip that, just for the sake of, I don't want to keep dying. In the event that I'm exploring as much as I am, I'd rather do a little bit less damage and have a little bit more health. Just for the sake of safetyness. Stream safety. Jump across the incense, let it go back. Jump across again. Fall down. And once you're in this area, the highlighted cell and Mother of Mothers, you can actually obtain this item here. Down below is where Socorro's at. This is where we get the Trapezium of Jeremiah, the Hangman. So what I'm going to do is mark this as NPC so I can remember. It's actually to the right, but I'm not going to go just yet. I don't have all the marks, and I'm afraid that if I trigger that sequence, I could potentially lose out on the completion, 100% completion, and I'm not willing to risk that. We're going to go tag the save point and change out our Mea Culpa heart and come back down and do some exploring. We've been streaming for about an hour and 21 minutes. So if you guys are enjoying, be sure to follow. Let's see, inventory. Let's go to hearts. Let's try the repost one. Never really used it. And down we go. Hopefully this isn't Socorro. Watch it be. It's gonna be really... Okay, it's... Oh gosh, it's a really ornate area. This area has a ton of secrets. Two... There you go. Ah, I still got hit. Damn. Hold on, jumpies. Usually on the second wave of light, there's like 3 rings of light from the bell. And on the second ring... Usually that's what my trigger, my visual cue to dash or slide more specifically. But that did not work. Not this time. Alright. Let's come over here. Not die. Alright, we're gonna grab the fragment, kill this guy, kill this guy, kill this guy, dash, kill these guys like a boss, slap. Okay, okay, whew. I'm gonna give it one more. Let's see, 1, 2, there you go, yeah, okay, we got it. Jump on these blood platforms here, oh god, okay, that's not gonna work. How many more prayers does the great censor want? When will it tire and stop swaying? When will we be able to stand again? Lower your head, close your eyes, pray, and do not get up. Otherwise, you will lose your head. All these swinging items and all these hazards, they deal more damage than any enemy. It's the same thing. You have to jump across right here. 1, 2. And then this time, it'll miss us no matter what, so we're fine. This area was very, very difficult to remember. If I remember, the timing was just excruciatingly painful to nail. I don't remember what happens here. I'm just going to duck. Jump, jump, jump to be safe. I'm just jumping like a madman at this point. Oh gosh, I don't know. I died. Whew! Good thing we don't have fall damage. That would have been bad. Okay. Oh no. For some reason they time out, and that's fine. We gotta make it up here. permanent ones. Jump, 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 jump. Oh gosh, we made it. Okay. You make it all the way to the top of this little Mother of Mothers area here in the blue cell. You can obtain this item, which is the Smoking Heart of Incense. We don't have the relic that allows us to fall all the way down just yet, so we're not going to risk it. But we'll come through here. Let's see what that Smoking Heart does. Enhances the power and duration of prayers, but also increases their cost by 1 whole fervor bar. That's a lot. Oh gosh, another bell guy. Huh! There was a ladder back there, and we're gonna enter it, but I do believe this is where Redento's, Redento's questline ends.
Oh, my sins. Is a long journey filled with reflection not enough? What of the calluses on the feet, the cramps in the legs, the thirst, the forehead scorched by a sun that seemeth never to set? And what about the torturing of the mind when guilt pierceth our hearts time after time? What more punishment do ye want, O sins of mine?
So this is where it gets a little tricky. If I recall correctly, you have to equip all of his little parts, but I'm just checking here to see. I don't remember exactly what I need to do. I think we need to wear all 3 of them, if I recall correctly. We're going to try that. And it should be the toes he's given us. So we're going to go to the rosary beads. We're going to unequip what we have so far. Little toe of limestone, big toe of limestone. And look at that. Once you equip all of his little toe fragments, you can then talk to him.
Master showeth us the continuation of the path. New steps await us under the cold stone. Barefoot master, wait for me.
We'll go inside. And then once we're inside, we get a nice little item right here. It's the nail uprooted from dirt, and it allows you to jump even in the most precarious positions. Like, for example, if you're in toxic sludge or something like that, you can jump like normal.
Oh, sins of mine.
So now what happens is if you go back to Redento's area, he's dead. And you've completed his quest. So you can obtain this item here, which is the Knot of Rosary Rope, which will help us add yet another rosary bead to our little bracelet thing. So here we are. This is where Redento's quest ends in the Mother of Mothers. It's this blue highlighted cell here. You do have to equip all of the toes he's giving you, all the rosary beads anyways he's giving you up to this point in order for that statue to move. So excellent. Let's go ahead and change up our rosary beads again, and let's kind of go through which ones we want to keep. This one's key to getting the ending A, so we're going to use that before long. Eliminates recovery time. Let's see. Frozen olive, sure. Let's take off the toes real quick. What does this do? Protection against lightning attacks. Reduces dodge cooldown. I do like that one. Increases dodging distance. Not too big a deal. Creates fervor when destroying surrounding objects. Adds an extra thrust in the air. I like it. Alright, perfect. I think we're happy. I'm happy with that loadout. So let's get out of here and keep doing some more exploring. There was a ladder that we could have explored down just a few steps away, a few paces away, as they say. Let's go check it out. Alright. Slide down, my friend. So I think we're good there. Let's see. Now we need to go back up to the Ark Cathedral rooftops. So we've completed Redento's quest. It's excellent. Oh gosh, that hurts. Every time. 1, 2, there you go. Oh yeah, we got it. We got it down. Alright, so we're gonna jump across. And then we'll tag this save point, this Perdue. Should be right above us. Alright. And now let's see what's see if we can go over here and explore a little bit. In the end, these pathways connect, so no big deal. Oh gosh, I wasn't ready for that. I put my controller down. I was gonna look at my phone. Not good. Not in these kinds of games. Alright, now I can look at my phone. Sorry. Getting a bunch of messages. All right. Let's head back up here. Actually, let's see if we can do this. It's like he just tanks it. He didn't have much of a damage animation or like a damage response, but I think that hurt him. Maybe not. I don't know. A little iffy on that one. So this actually requires a handful of relics to be equipped. Unfortunately, we do have the Silver Lung and the Blood Perpetuating Sand, but we don't have the 3 Gnarled Tongues. So we're not going to be able to easily obtain everything we need here. Like, for example, we can't reach this platform. But I don't think that's the end or the extent of this area. We can go up and around, but it just, we will be missing another secret. So I'm going to have to mark this one on the map as well. So let's go ahead and do that before I forget. With a seemingly infinite number of marks we can equip here. And I hate that it's 1 below. I'm going to actually have to fix that. I hate that it's a cherub face. I'm going to have to fix that too. Oh gosh. Love it. Okay. Alright, we're going to slide. And jump across. And then of course he's going to start doing every single direction here in just a moment as we get up a little bit higher. There you go. The Gnarled Tongue will help grow those roots down below us, but we don't have access to that just yet. But that's at least going to open up a passageway for us, which is going to be important. So this is fine. Although it's not exactly what we needed, it's a great step in the right direction. So let's get past it, and we're going to go up and around now. We're going to kill this guy. How did he come back? Oh, I didn't. That's right, that's right. I killed your friend. My bad. I get it, I get it. We have 2 of 3 masks. I'm not going to mess with this just yet. Once you get all 3 masks, you can explore all areas. Nope. I don't think so, little chained cupid thing. No, sir. We're gonna go up this passageway now. Let me think, because I am gonna die. So let me. I I could very easily die here. The path to the left is a little bit more straightforward, so I'm going to go tag that save. This is a safety save because I just don't want to have to repeat this. It would be devastating if I did. Okay. We have 40,000 Tears of Atonement. It's a really good amount, actually. Hiya! This dude's going nuts. Alright, let's go over here. We're going to go down so we can go ahead and tag that per view safely. I would much rather do that little sequence and back up and around and fight so many of these enemies. Alright. We will have to face off with that creature that has like a bed on its back, I think, but I can live with it. I can live with my decisions. Oh my gosh. Except that one. I don't like that one. Are you serious? Air impulse in your brain. Alright, 1, 2, die. Jump across. Oh, that was a scary jump to make. But anyways, we still have 3 flasks. If we fail or mess up in this next section, we're going to die anyways because we'll fall in a nice pit of spikes. So I am not really worried about using a flask or 2 at this point. I would say magic, but prayers. Prayer magic. Gonna go up here. And hopefully we do our jumps correctly. It's just you can get tagged really easily by that creature there. I don't know why I'm on this side. This is the side we need to go down. Oh gosh, okay. No. Okay. Ah, okay, gotcha. Whew. That's scary because, I don't know, it just is. Just do it and you'll know how scary it is. Alright, so once you do that little series of jumps and you don't have Joy-Con drift, and this blue cell here in the Arc Cathedral rooftops, you can obtain this item right here. Which is, of course, the ribs of Sabnok the Guardian. Duh. Alright, cool. I am pleased with that. Go ahead and kill this guy. Gosh, you're so annoying. Okay. The 2 enemies I hate most in this game. I don't even mind the bed creature thing. It's fine. Especially if you use lightning. It's dead like in no time at all. But I am not a big fan of those guys with the bells. The guys that emulate Esdras. And of course, those little cupids in the chain. So we are going to use 2 of the masks here, okay? The Arc Cathedral Rooftops location. This is the elevator that requires masks to be able to activate it. So we're going to give the deformed mask. And we are also going to give the embossed mask of Crescente. That'll give us some additional functionality with this area. So we're going to go up. And if you see the glowing eyes on 2 of the 3 faces, that means 2 of the masks have been activated. So this one, of course, takes you down. This one takes you up. So let's go this way first. Ah, nose is itchy. Oh! Okay, he's dead. One of my favorite enemies over here. Let's air impulse him. Oh, you can't air impulse him? Hold on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't like that. That didn't feel right. That didn't feel right at all. So now we're right above the area that we just actually helped ourselves with. Let's see. We can just take this up real quick. What I'm going to do is take this little platform. We're going to heal. And then I'm going to show you where the location of another Child of Moonlight is. Which is right And it's right in this blue cell on the map in the Arc Cathedral rooftops. That's how we get 21 of 38. Alright, so we'll keep making our way to the left. We gotta be careful because these guys shoot 2 patterns of projectiles. It's always, you know, in the same order. It's always like directly across and then diagonal, so not too bad. They can still catch you off guard. I missed. I'm gonna wait for the platform, of course, before I do my risky jump here. Fortunately, we have some air armor. When we jump, we don't get pushed back, like in some games. Won't mention which ones. Ah, I thought I was gonna dodge all that. Darn it, gets. Ooh. Oh, so you gotta die eventually. That fireball came bouncing back. That's ridiculous. This is the Wall of Holy Prohibitions. There is this metal tree erected as guardian of the bridge. That tree, with its eroded bark, is the symbol of His Holiness's final communion with the miracle. Facing this eternal dusk, I will wait until I depart towards the other side of the dream. Alright, there's some enemies here that are huge. They don't return after we beat them, though. Get some of that. That's what I'm talking about. This is going to connect us back to the Lady of the Charred Visages area. At some point, I believe. But first, we are now in the Wall of the Holy Prohibitions, which we can go ahead and search. It's going to require that we find a number of keys. We're kind of bouncing around a little bit everywhere, and that's fine. It's just the natural progression of the game. So, again, if the guide helps you, then fantastic, and you can always skip to each of the chapters and all that if you watch it in post, you know, VOD style. But those guys are gonna suck because they're 2 shots. He's going mad, I say. There are a ton of secrets in this area alone, so, and they all require different door types, so let's see. We'll go left first, and then eventually we'll take the elevators. There's like a key of the Inquisitor, and there's 3 key types, so we'll get them all. Perfect. So I can't go here yet. And I say perfect because it's good to be closed off. That way you have a finite number of paths to explore, so I'm quite pleased with that. And actually, now that I think of it, I think this is an excellent stopping point for this part. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to end up doing another stream a little bit later, like a late night stream. But it won't be Blasphemous, it'll be something else. But I did want to at least have a good point to stop at. I think we've covered quite a bit of ground, actually. We started off just in the Mother of Mothers area, and we got to the Library of Negated Words, the Sleeping Canvases, Mother of Mothers, like times 2. The Arc Cathedral rooftops, at least we've explored most of it. And then now we're in the Wall of Holy Prohibitions. We will search this area, connect it all together, come back to the Arc Cathedral rooftops, and then there's a stopping point where we won't be able to complete the game just yet. So what we'll do is once we obtain the relic that allows us to jump through abysses, which we should be able to get from our little friend the cow over here, one of these areas. I'm going to put my question mark, my NPC marker here. We should be able to have enough to get the relic at this point that allows us to do that, which is 21 of 38. I don't think I had this many whenever I went through, so we should have enough. Anyways, what we'll do at that point is we'll continue exploring all the major areas, and then essentially once we finish the Wall of Holy Prohibitions, there's the Echo of Salt, and then some of these other areas now that we'll start doing some cleanup on. And again, the key is we must have the relic that allows us to jump through abysses. And we can't do our cleanup stream until that happens. So it'll be the Wall of Holy Prohibitions, everything we can find on the Ark Cathedral rooftops. We'll start finishing up the side quests, of course, and then we'll do our cleanup stream right before, of course, we beat His Holiness Escobar. So hope you guys enjoyed. So far we've covered quite a bit of ground, and there's still much more to go. We're at 83% map completion though, and 21 of 38 I would call them cherubs, children of golden moonlight, or golden children of moonlight, whatever the hell they're called. We got 4 out of 7 relics. We've got quite a bit of the rosary beads, but we're going to need more, and we're going to need to upgrade our rosary knots as well, so we can see how many we have left. And then we have, for quest items, we're still going to, you're going to see that there's going to be quite a few of them that we're going to have left over. Unfortunately, we're doing Tirso's quest really well, and the key, of course, to ending A will be upgrading this quest item here to its fullest form, which I'll explain how to do in the final stream. We've got a number of hearts here, which is fantastic. We're doing really well, actually. And you'll start seeing as we start getting more of the side quests completed, you're going to see that more and more of these prayers are going to be unlocked, and then many of the side quest NPCs rewards are going to give us more knots of rosary ropes. So in the end, I think we're doing really good. We only have 2 more Mea Culpa shrines to get to. And then in regards to the bones, we have a ton of them. So I can't wait to go to the ossuary to see it populate. It's going to be really nice. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Be sure to follow and also check out my YouTube channels. I have a lot of content there, hundreds of videos across 3 different channels. So I hope you guys enjoy. There's one specifically designated for lore. There's one that's specifically designated for guides and like little cheats, glitches, things like that. And then of course one that is designated for things other than video games, like my other passions, like animated films, movies, etc. So hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to check them out. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. So today I defeated 2 bosses without the help of Verdiana. Today I got 1 step closer to beating Blasphemous 100%. And today I streamed Blasphemous for your viewing pleasure on Twitch. What the fuck have you done lately? It's the Inhuman One signing out. I'll catch you guys next time.